Good morning, it's Madeline Tynan down here at Miranda, and I'm talking to Nick Varnavelias, and we're exploring the Jeep brand. He's our General Manager up at Kirrawee, and we're just going to discuss exactly what's happening in the product of Jeep at the moment. Good morning.
Morning, Madeline. How are you?
Very well. Can we start with the Wrangler? I mean, the Wrangler's been synonymous all around the world as a car that can go anywhere, do anything, roof comes off, the doors come off, so you can really manage to your expectations of your lifestyle and make that car fit into it. Can you run through now? There's so many different models.
There is. So basically in the Wrangler you got the two-door, which there used to be a couple of models, but now they've just got the Rubicon, so more of a serious off-roader, but capable of doing anything in the city, but mainly for off-road. And in the four-door version you got the Overland, which mainly the city folks are getting, but then you've got the Rubicon, which is for a serious off-roader.
Before we came on camera, you were saying about this car though that it's more people in their 50s, 60s that are buying this car in the city.
People that are sort of liking to go away and get away from Sydney. Yeah, but they've got all the features of a normal car. Everything's
electric.
Everything is electric except the seats, because the Wrangler is capable of going through rivers and doing some hard stuff and taking the doors off, and it can get wet if you take all the doors off.
Well, anyone that's done the Rubicon Trail would know how well the Wrangler goes. Now, they've branched out. We've got the two-door, we've got the four-door. We now have a ute.
Yeah, the Gladiator, which is a great product. Anyone looking for a ute, it can do it all. So if you for work, or if you want to get out there and go do the sand dunes or go off-road, it's capable of doing anything that you really need to do. So.
I noticed though they've also expanded into the completely different colours where Wranglers are known for. What sort of colours are available to buy now?
Oh, well, the most popular sort of colours, of course, are normally white and black, but you've got the Sarge green, which is the army sort of looking colour. You've got the Stingray, which is that undercoat grey, which is very popular in the exotic cars and the high-end vehicles. It's becoming popular in all the models now.
So who's buying the ute? Are we seeing tradies and getting into that? Are we seeing country? Who's coming to Tynans to buy those utes?
Most of the time they are tradies, but they're looking at one vehicle to do both jobs, so personal and work. Yeah, they're great value.
I've also noticed that a lot of mums are getting into them because they can actually fit the prams and the porta cots and the whole kit and caboodle in the back. But then on a weekend, they can still have that off-roading experience, real off-roading. These days you talk about soft off-roaders where you've really got the proper four-wheel drive, haven't you? Explain how you get into that.
Oh, well, the off-roading wise, you've got your high and low ratios, and you can basically, on the move, you can just get out there and go for it.
So the Wrangler can do anything and more than a Grand Cherokee, really?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So in moving into Jeep have got the new Compass that has come in over the last 6 months. How's that going for you? I know you've probably got about 5 different variants.
Yeah, it's a great looking product. We've got smart technology in the vehicle. The entry levels of the Night Eagle, which come out with all their blacked out wheels and black badges and black grille and look the part. And they start at about 46,000 drive away. And then you move up to the Limited, which has some extra fancy features, and the top of the range, which is the S Limited, high to sort of mid-50s, drive away with 5-year warranty, lifetime roadside.
You've also got your Trailhawk with diesel.
Yeah, so the Trailhawk's the diesel, which all our country people love them. As soon as we get one, it's gone. So.
And are they on an order basis only? Can you actually get a Compass?
Yeah, we have Compass in stock available to drive. And vehicles available for immediate delivery.
Right. And do you suggest people actually ring through to your team to actually make a booking to test drive?
Yeah, that would be great, or just drop in.
When you're saying that, how does the process work? So many people get a little bit taken back coming into a dealership. I notice of an evening we have so many people walking through the dealership, having a look at cars, and we put QR codes on cars now. So you can get all the information from each car when you're out there walking. What's the process when someone comes in is actually saying, okay, Nick, I want to have a look at a Compass. Can you take me through what's available? And how do I afford to do it? What's the accessories? What goes on?
Yeah, it all happens. Basically, we've got each vehicle on display, which the sales guys can go through each vehicle and show them the features that suits their needs. And then we can organise a test drive and go from there.
And then if we say yes, say I'm definitely after this, I'd like the limited S compass, what process do you put me through then?
Basically, we'll see what colours we've got covered in our pipeline to minimise the wait times, because there is a few wait times in a lot of brands at the moment.
And then you move, if I'm not sure about financing, have you got finance people there that can help me through that process?
We do have finance available. We go for a number of lenders, very competitive, and I can introduce someone right away.
Okay. So in that compass, you're talking sort of a 4 to 5 seater, would you suggest?
5-seater, yeah.
5-seater, comfortably, 5 adults.
Yep.
Then we can move into the Grand Cherokee, and this is something really exciting. So we're moving into our Grand Cherokee L.
Yep.
Now you've got 7 seats in that, and still boot room for prams, luggage, picnic stuff, whatever in the back.
Yeah, plenty of space. It is the first Grand Cherokee 7-seater. It comes in a 3.6 petrol. Again, like the Compass, it has the Night Eagle, the Limited, and the top of the range, which is the Summit. A lot of features packed into this car. It is the first 7-seater, so everyone's very excited about the vehicle. And
I love this night vision thing. We've recently bought a farm, be able to tell if there's an animal about to come onto a road. That to me is something really worthwhile in that car.
Yeah, well, our last client that brought it actually rang me up and had mentioned that it was amazing. He was driving along, and up on the screen he's seen, it was a kangaroo or whatever, coming out, and it just amazing feature to have, instead of just being a surprise of a kangaroo on your bonnet.
Now, with that 7-seater, it's a 3.6 litre petrol.
Yes.
That performance of that car can really take you anywhere too. So if you did want to do serious 4-wheel driving, you can.
Yeah, that's one thing about the Jeeps. All the Jeeps have great power. Even starting from the Compass to the Gladiator, to the whole model range. They've always been known for a powerful sort of vehicle, strong. They're not made cheap.
In your point of view, why would you choose the 7-seater in this car versus some of the other range that we've got going in the other brands?
Just for the styling of the vehicle. Most of the vehicles out there all look very similar, where the Grand Cherokee and, like I said, all the Jeep range have a different presence about them.
From having 4 children, I just know it's so much nicer to have a good-looking car like a Jeep to fit them all in, and not a box that, it's just so typical of a mother having a lot of children. And you've got that extra room in the boot to put everything in. But the ease of flowing the children from the 2nd row to the 3rd row, there isn't the arguments who's going to sit in the back row. It's actually everyone just gets in very nicely, very easily and very soundly. I love also being, as I said, a mother or grandmother, is the actual cameras in the back that you can watch the children as you're driving. I find that amazing.
The Grand Cherokee L is amazing, just the way it works for all the kids and to get in and out, and being able to drive along and be able to watch the kids on the rear cameras in the back to see what they're playing up with.
Yeah, and also the points for their little computers, etc., all the way through the vehicle. I find that amazing as well too. Well, Nick, why would you choose Jeep over any other brand? I mean, Jeep's very close to my heart. I know why. I love the history of the vehicle. I love the way it's made. I love the engine size. I love the different varieties of jumping in a Wrangler to a Grand Cherokee. 3 of my children actually have Wranglers, so I'm very close to that. And the Grand Cherokees just last, and they also have a really good resale value, which is great to know as well.
They do, and there is a massive following for the Jeep brand. They've got very loyal clients as well. The Jeep are offering great after service with their 5-year warranty, 100,000 kilometres. You've got
roadside assist forever.
Yeah,
I think that's amazing.
100%. Cap price servicing, so you can service a Grand Cherokee for about $399. Where can you service a large SUV 4-wheel drive for $399?
That's exactly right. And I mean, just the luxury that you have in a Jeep actually polishes off your drive. Thanks so much, Nick. We've talked about our Jeep. Next time we'll be going through the Grand Cherokee with Nick and his staff at Kirrawee. So stay tuned for that. We'll let you know when that's coming up, and you can actually see how it drives, how to get into the 3rd row, all those sort of things that you'd love to know about the car. Don't forget, if you'd like, write into us through our website and ask any questions that you'd like to know about, and Nick and his team or myself will be able to answer them for you. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.